In the last video, I said I wasn't a fanboy, but that might have changed because of the G9 firmware update. For those of you that already saw my last video, you know I said you shouldn't sell your GH5 to get the G9 because basically, the GH5 still has features that the G9 doesn't for professional video, and my main gripe was that Panasonic only gave the G9 10-bit 422 in 4K and not in 1080p, which is what they said in their press release on every single website. This is a problem for high-end videographers who don't always shoot in 4K but need that high bitrate 1080p, but I should have known that Panasonic wouldn't have done us dirty like that. But if you think it's all rosy, well, it's not, but it's still really, really good. So it's official, Panasonic gave us 10-bit 422 in 1080p as well, in all of the standard frame rates, 60, 50, 30, 25, and wait, what? No 24p? What? Okay, so we still get 24p in 10-bit 422 in 4K, but that's a weird omission from the G9, especially because Panasonic gave us pretty much everything except for the highest end features, and 10-bit 422, 24 frames per second in 1080p is not something that should be just on the highest end cameras. Nope. And because of that, I still stand by the fact that you shouldn't sell your GH5 to get the G9 because you're still gonna miss out on features like shutter angle, XLR1 compatibility, anamorphic lens support, vector scopes, all eye at 400 megabits per second, and no 10-minute record limit in 4K 60, but more importantly, there's a 30-minute record limit on the G9 in the American models. But if you're in Asia or Europe or Australia, let me know down in the comments below if you also have that 30-minute record limit, because it might be different. However, when it comes to the overall lineup, I was wrong. Panasonic is really shaking things up. The G9 was its premier stills camera, while the GH5 was the best hybrid camera, and the GH5S the best video camera. But now the G9 is its best hybrid camera, the GH5S is its best video mirrorless camera, and now the GH5S is its best run and gun video camera for high-end features. I don't think we're gonna miss the GH5 too much, for most of us anyway. With the G9 hovering at around $1,200 normally, but with Amazon having a sale for it at around $1,000 body only, there's no other camera that matches this. None. And if there were a time to buy the G9, it would be now. This is a no-brainer. No-brainer. It seems like the GH5 is on its way out and the GH6 is maybe on the horizon, and Panasonic is making drastic changes to its lineup, and what they're really showing us is that they're embracing change more eagerly than most. And I really appreciate that, and I expect that to filter into their new cameras moving forward, and not just with the G9. And on the whole, this should get every Panasonic fanboy excited, including me.